Hi boys and girls, welcome back to Penny's Reading Nook. I'm here in the patch office at Spencer, West Virginia, and again, it's getting closer to the holidays. So I have a flannel board activity that we're going to do today in the place of it's a poem, and we're going to be working with rhyming words. So rhyming words, and we're going to be using our dear friend Rudolph here, who happens to be missing something. What do you think Rudolph's missing? You're right, he's missing his nose. He can't smell Christmas coming, huh? So we're going to fix that. We're going to find him a nose. Now to do this activity, you're going to have to help me, okay? We're going to be rhyming a word to our colors here, okay? So let's get in the mind of our colors. We have red, blue, brown, yellow, green, black, pink, and white, okay? So thinking of those colors, let's see if we can pick up on some rhymes, okay? So we've got our flannel Rudolph with his antlers there. All right, we're ready to get started. Okay, ready? Rudolph, Rudolph, what will you do? You can't guide Santa if your nose is... What would rhyme with do? You got it? You're right, blue. Rudolph has a blue nose. Rudolph, Rudolph, you're such a silly fellow. Who will know if it's you if your nose is... So we've got fellow. What would rhyme with fellow? You're right, yellow. Does Rudolph have a yellow nose? He is a silly fellow, isn't it? Rudolph, Rudolph, your way cannot be seen through the wintry weather if your nose is green. You're right. You guys are picking up on that. Green. There's Rudolph with a green nose. Kind of looks cute with a green nose. Rudolph, Rudolph, Santa gave a wink. But what will he think if your nose is, what would it be? Wink, white? Does that rhyme? No. You're right, pink. What will he think if your nose is pink? Well, it's because he might have a cold. It's a little cold out there, isn't it? Rudolph, Rudolph, it's time to fly at night. But you're quite a sight, 'cause your nose is right, white. Has a white nose. He's covered with snow. Might have went through a snowstorm, huh? Rudolph, Rudolph, it's time to go to town. But Santa's wearing a frown, 'cause your nose is black? No. What rhymes with frown? We've got black, brown, and red that we have not used. You're right, brown. Got a brown nose. Rudolph, Rudolph, Santa has his sack, but you're not ready if your nose is black. Right. Got his black nose, but he's not ready, is he? Rudolph, Rudolph, the children are in bed. And now we know you're ready, 'cause your nose is right, red. And there is Rudolph, the red-nosed reindeer, and he's ready to go. You guys did a really good job with those rhyming words. Good for you. Well, we've got to have some activities to do with that, don't we? Talking about Rudolph and his shiny red nose. But I thought he kind of looked cute with the other noses too. The green one and the white one. That's where he went through the snowstorm, huh? Well, for our project today, we are going to do, it's called a directed drawing. And it's kind of like a step-by-step drawing following directions on what to draw, okay? And we are going to draw a reindeer, okay? So for this activity, you're going to need your paper. And you can either use crayons or markers, whatever you need. So I'll give you just a minute or two to go get your paper and get your crayons or your markers or your pencil. You've got them? I'll just wait a minute. Okay, you have it now? All right, whew, good. Let's get started, okay? So the first thing we need to do is we need to draw an oval. We're going to make Rudolph's face or his head, okay? So get your brown crayon, and we're just going to make us a large oval right here. Mine almost kind of looks a little bit like a potato, doesn't it? Okay, so we have his head, and we need to give him some ears. For his ears, I like to do kind of like, almost like the shape of a leaf that you would see on your flowers, on your trees. Got one ear there. Then come over on the other side. You'll make another ear. All right, there's my ears. Okay, now when you're going to come down here, we need to make Rudolph his neck. So one line on one side, one line on the other. So there's his neck, okay? Now we need to make Rudolph, what? Oh man, I just threw my black crayon. You guys didn't see that, but I went flying through the air. All right, so we're going to make two ovals. My black crayon. Okay, and then we need to decide what way is Rudolph looking. My Rudolph, I'm going to have his pupil there. Color in a black circle. Put one that way. I'll put one over here like this. It's like he's looking down. What? Did you see that? Man, it's starting to snow and it's cold here. Brr. Okay, and what else does Rudolph need? He needs some horns. Okay, I'm going to use my black crayon. I didn't leave me enough room for my horns, did I? All right, so you're just going to draw your line. Draw two straight lines up, or lines kind of leaning. And then you just need to give him some short lines off to the side. There, that horn's kind of bent a little bit. Ugh. He might have ran into a chimney on that one, huh? There. There's one horn. And then here. Oh, that one's kind of leaning down a little bit. He's laying down on the job some, huh? All right, so there's my horns, his antlers, and I've got his eyes. And then he needs what? He needs his red nose, right? And again, we're going to use another oval to make his red nose. There it is. And then you can color them in. Try to color them in kind of quickly there. And with that, oh, we need to probably color in Rudolph. Color his face, huh? I'm going to do some scribbling here to kind of get him all colored in. Go back and take your time. And that was our directed drawing of Rudolph. If you guys do this project at home, I would love to see what your Rudolphs look like. If your family wouldn't care, take a picture of them, add them to the Patches Facebook page, comment on their Facebook page, and let me see your Rudolphs. I'm gonna go like this, leave that little white spot inside of his ears there. Ta-da! Oops, didn't color his neck in, did I? Missed that part. And there is my Rudolph. I think he looks awfully cute. What about you? Can't wait to see your guys' Rudolphs. Now we got one more activity that we can do, and I went online and I found a Pin the Nose on Rudolph game, and this was a free printable game. It was at www.jessykdesign.com, and it was a free printable, and I printed it off for us to use in our classroom. Now, do you have to do that at your house? No, you don't have to. You know what you can use? Back to your drawing. Ta-doo! You can use your Rudolph that you drew. And then to play Pin the Tail on Rudolph, you're going to need a piece of red paper. Cut him out a nose. Okay? And I'm going to put a piece of tape on there. All right. And everybody knows how to play Pin the Tail or Pin the Tail on the donkey. It's the same thing, but we're going to put the nose on Rudolph. So I've got my nose. It's ready to go. Then we need a blindfold, right? If you look up here, I have my little blindfold that we use at Building Blocks when we play this game. let's see. I wonder how close I'll get to Rudolph and his nose. Okay, gotta put on my mask, put on my eyes. Okay, can I see? And Mr. Justin, he's gonna be over there watching to make sure I don't cheat and that I don't peek. Okay. All right, Justin, does it look like I'm peeking?
Nope.
I can't see a thing. Now I need to feel for my, oh, there's my nose. Got Rudolph's nose. Okay, I'm gonna come over here. Still not peeking. All right, so I've got Rudolph. Let's see, how about I put my nose about right? How about right there? All right, let's see, did I do very well? Well, I didn't do too bad. It's up there by his eyeballs, but I didn't do too bad. That was kind of funny, wasn't it? That's a fun game to play. All right, I hope you enjoy this activity and that poem using the rhyming words and drawing your Rudolphs. And again, can't wait to see what your Rudolphs look like. So, tell you what, I think we're done for the day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Mwah.